Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here. Today I have a deck profile for you guys. Today's deck profile I'm reviewing on Frankie's top 4 perfect Loki Control in the Asian Grand Prix 2015. Now I know a lot of you guys did request for this deck profile right here. I'm doing a new layout because the reason is the table I recorded is too small and I can't fit everything in once, so I put it on the floor at the moment. So I hope you guys don't mind this layout. So let's get on with the video itself. So I'll be explaining his choices. Frankie's not with me at the moment. I did ask him some interviews, questions on why he picked these or what. This is his own deck list. This in minor changes because I didn't have the cards on time, and yeah. So let's get on with the video itself. Now, as you can see, this is Frankie's perfect Loki Control or Loki Control deck. His Magic Stone lineup is 4 black red, 4 black green, 4 red greens, and 2 blue greens. Now, I did ask him why you're playing 4 red greens overall, like 4 blue greens. He told me that because he has some sideboard cards that relate to red, like such as Blood Moon or something like that on the line. I can't remember on the top of my head, but he said majority of the time the green red is mostly for the funders he used over here. Funders for self-defense and not allowing your opponent to do a lot of shenanigans, because Thunder is like a really easy out to a lot of stuff. It's cheap cost, burn 500 to a single Resonator, J-Rule or player, so you can go for game if you need that extra 500 damage. So yeah, black green, self-explanatory. Loki's black and you're playing green, so it's a perfect staple overall. Blue greens in here, from what he said, he has some blue sideboard cards in the national lineup. He didn't remember what it was, but he remembered it was a mirror, and that's all he said. So let's get on to the deck itself, like with resonators and spells. For the deck itself, he had one Elvish Bowman. I asked him why did he use like Elvish Priest or something like that to get the extra resources needed for mana ramp and so on. He told me that Elvish Bowman is a really good choice for his like ideal play, because what he said is that if he's versing a mirror match, and mirror match usually using like similar build and so on, so if he's expecting seeing a lot of over the dead over here with Over the Dead, which I'll explain later what it does, Elvish Bowman can get rid of that get rid of that addition, known as like field addition as well, such as Bloody Moon. So to avoid those, and it's a good one drop, free body overall. Next, for his next one drop, he played 4 Tree Sprout. Now for those American play, you don't have a Valhalla card, so I will be explaining some of the Valhalla cards, what it does. Now Tree Sprout has a really powerful build. Before it got errated in the English format, but before in the Jap format it was really powerful that it got restricted to 1. But I'm pretty sure this will get restricted sooner or later overall. Sorry guys, I've been saying overall all the time. I know you guys been pointing it out, but it's just a habit of mine, so bear with it a little bit. If I say overall too much, I'm really sorry. So let's get back to it. Tree Sprout, what does it do? You can discard 1 green card from your hand. So as you can see, a lot of them is green, and by discarding 1 green card, you can able to produce 3 green wheels for the turn. So it accelerates your plays. You can drop a Kukunochi, you can drop a lot of big cards on the field on turn 1, turn 2, or turn 3, which gives your play a bit more, you can say, gives you the extra edge, gives you the extra advantage you need. So really powerful, and it can destroy a face down standby. What I mean by that, his Tree Sprout has another ability where it can do is banish the card and destroy a standby on the standby area. So if your opponent is playing like a Peaceful Negotiation, Morning Mist, you can actually launch this away and destroy it. So it allows you that power play you need to get rid of pesky standby, because standby is somewhat popular, but with Tree Sprout, not that much at the moment. For his 2-drop lineup, he played 4 Gretels and 4 Magicsucker Beetles, I believe it was called. 4 Gretels. Gretel is pretty obvious. To mana ramp to his colors you need. Mostly he wants the black green and black red. So ramp and accelerate his play overall in the future turns and so on. And yeah, allow his plays, gives more advantages. So he can drop his high cost later like really soon. Next he has Magic Beetle. I did question mark why he play Magic Beetle, Magicsucker Bette, should I say. Let's call him Beetle. He played Beetle because even though the stat is not amazing, 4/4, 400 attack, 400 defense, not that great. It's a really good offensive card. What he said is that if he has some like dead cards he can't use, he can actually discard it and give a plus 200 attack, 200 defense for the extra offense or the extra defense he needs. And when you break it on the field, and it is a Valhalla set card, so I'm pretty sure most of you guys got it from the trial decks, but I do know that the America does get the trial deck from the Valhalla set. So when you break it, put on the field, discard, and so on, so on, so on. So I also asked, is that the only reason? He said no. It's the reason is he combo with a Kukunochi. What he does that is when you play on the field, discard Kukunochi and resurrect it with Order of the Dead, or you can discard like a bunch of cards and redraw with Kukunochi. So refill the hand and so on. So it allows you the extra play and extra buff you need, extra offense, extra defense. Next, he play 4 goats. What the goat does is another Valhalla set card, so American player, you don't have it yet. What it does is when it enters the field, you gain 800 life points. So what he told me that for the goat is for is pretty much against rush, because he knows that for a fact that rush is really fast. So if he keeps healing, like gaining life back, it will be a lot harder for the rush player to finish it off, because burn spells usually do 700 to 500 damage, 700 or 500 damage, one of those 2 lines. But if you keep healing all the time, it actually saves you a lot, and able to use Loki's ability a lot more often by paying 400 to produce 1 Dark Will for the turn. So really powerful rule. Not only that, it has a second ability. You can banish this card, you can actually target a resident you control and recover it, or it doesn't have to be your control, but you actually recover resident you risk on the field and then recover it. So it allows you to attack twice per turn. So extra offensive as well, and also extra defense for healing, gaining life back, and extra offensive plays. Next, for his other 3 drop, he played Punpkin Witch. I did ask him why the random Punpkin Witch. Wouldn't be better to play something else over Punpkin Witch? He told me that Punpkin Witch is mainly for the mirror match, because he believes that whoever has the most Xeex the Ancient Magic or Kiss of Death in the hand usually wins the game. But if you drop the Punpkin Witch right away on the turn and they're on low life point, you can actually push enough damage for game. And not only that, he does have a lot of beetles in his deck, so he can swing with beetle, discard whole hand, it's flying, swiftness, and you can't kill it. So it's really hard to deal with the Punpkin Witch, but however, he did say that it didn't really help him in the tournament match, so he might be taken out for something else. One Mephisto, he told me that Mephisto is in here for the big stick. He needs a beater because he has Kukunochi to draw. He has everything ramping, he has healing, he has extra offense and defense, he got ramping, magic stone ramping, but he doesn't have a beater, so he told me that he needs a big stick. So Mephisto was a good choice for a beater, because it's 15/15 4-drop, really easily put on the field, and you can resurrect it with your or Morrigan. Speaking of Morrigan, he played the Morrigan here. I said to him, why are you playing the Morrigan? He told me that the Morrigan is mainly there for the offensive play, because what he does is drop the Morrigan, target itself, kill itself, resurrect any of these resonator back from the dead, and not only that, when Morrigan goes to the graveyard, you pop a card on the field. So he used the Morrigan as a kill spell and a resurrector. And not only that, he also can use the Morrigan's last ability by destroying a light wreck he controls. He can target resident on the field, minus range attack, range defense. So the extra plays you need. So Morrigan is really powerful as a 5 cost, but however, is really effective when you do it correctly. For his other 5 drops, he played 4 Kukunochi. Kukunochi is really standard in any green matchup, because it allows you to draw up to 7 cards at the end phase, so it allows you to have the extra hand resource. So you can go overextending and so on, drop the beetle, discarding cards and so on, draw more cards. So really good overall. And extra is a 15 defense, so it's really good for the blocking purpose and so on. That's what he used it for. It's not that hard to get rid of. Apparently he said each time he drops a Kukunochi, people a lot have outs to it, so he said Kukunochi is really good, but he needs a lot of protection spell in the late game to protect the Kukunochi. Next, for the spell lineup, he had 4 Xeex the Ancient Magic and 3 Force Drain. These are his control spell or cancel spell. In his actual deck list, he didn't have Force Drain. He has 1 Force Drain and 2 Absolute Cake Zone. I asked him why you use Absolute Cake Zone. He told me that Absolute Cake Zone was in there for the Gretel purposes. If the Gretel survived on the field long enough to the point that he actually used Absolute Cake Zone, cancel and draw a card, give you the extra advantage he needs. But I didn't have Absolute Cake Zone, I couldn't find any, I was too lazy, so I just put all together at once. 3 Force Drain. So similar ability. What does Force Drain does? Force Drain does the same things as Absolute Cake Zone, besides the draw effect. But Force Drain has its break ability, which when you break it, you draw a card. Another Valhalla card, so whatever. For Xeex the Ancient Magic, he said Xeex the Ancient Magic is the most powerful spell out there at the moment, regardless what you have. Second to closest to 1001 Nights. He said Xeex the Ancient Magic is not a really fair card, because he said he has 4 abilities in one card. It should not happen in any card games overall. That's what he said. He believed that if you have Xeex the Ancient Magic in hand, it does everything for you. Your opponent try to use the graveyard, you shuffle it back to deck. Your opponent power make a big summon play, cancel it. Your opponent try to kill your dude with a Kiss of Death, Stone to Death, Thunders or something, protect it with Xeex the Ancient Magic. So it does everything for you. You try and go for game, put Xeex on the field, plus 2/2 to everything, and go for game. So a really powerful card overall, and gets your game going. So pretty much you have Xeex on in your hand is really pretty much in control majority of the time. Next it has 4 Kiss of Death. 4 Kiss of Death is for the simple removal spells, break it, destroy, resonate on the field, and actual effect that destroy a non-light. So pretty much you will be versing a not light because light is not really popular in the origin format. So Kiss of Death is a really good choice, killing everything, and it's pretty much a staple in any control deck. 4 Thunders, he told me that why do you use the Thunders? You couldn't use something else better, like maybe more Ode to the Dead or maybe extra cancel spell. He told me that 4 Thunders mainly in here because the fact that he told me Thunder is a really good defensive spell against Rush, because Rush usually has a lot of 1-drop is that 500 below, and when you get the first green red, you'll be like, okay, I have Thunder in hand, I have self-defense, they try to rush you, Thunder off the field. So you bolt one of the Resonate off the field, so you don't have to worry about the extra minor damage in the long run. So that's why Thunder is in here for burning opponent, or you can burn a Resonate on the field. 2 Ode to the Dead. Ode to the Dead, what it does is another power card. What it does is that when it comes to play, you can actually, well, not comes to play, when this activates, you can target resident, well, doesn't target, choose a resident from your graveyard and put it back on the field, and minus 200 attack, 200 defense. So it's a resurrector card. I told him why didn't he play 4 instead of 2? He told me that he didn't have enough time testing, so that's the reason why he didn't play 4, he played 2. 2 was okay. He will say that he will drop the Punpkin Witch for maybe a third Ode to the Dead, because it does help him to get him this Mephisto, get back his Kukunochi for the power plays, and it allows him to draw all his spells and then flip Loki over to the point that he has enough defense and go for the extra offensive. So yeah, guys, this is the deck profile of Frankie Liu's top 4 perfect Loki Control deck. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.